it's pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun out there. I'm getting used to it, trying to get the plays down.
What attracted you to Kentucky this time versus in high school? What was different about it?
Probably it's just home for me. They heavily recruited me in high school, and I missed out on that opportunity. So, I'm coming back to it, and I think it was a great choice.
We've heard that Vince and those guys, they keep those relationships even when they lose a recruit. How important is that for the transfer portal?
I think it's extremely important because if Vince didn't have such a great relationship with me, then I probably wouldn't have considered the schools as much as I did. So, just having relationships around the facility was pretty good for me.
And Jantzen, did you play cornerback at all at Ohio State, or is this a totally new position for you?
No, I did play both safety and cornerback at Ohio State.
Was it important to go to a school where they wanted you to play corner, or did you have a preference?
I did have a preference to play corner, but I can definitely play both. I didn't have a problem with it, but I prefer corner.
What's the matchups been like? I know it's early on, first day in pads, but with that receiver group, it's got some pretty good talent over there.
Almost definitely, yeah. I love our guys. They give me some good work every rep, and that's one of the things that brought me over here is competition. So, the guys has good skill for receivers. I like that. So.
Is there a guy early on that you really like battling?
I like Dan because I did have we went one-on-one in a recruiting camp my junior year, and that was pretty fun. So I like to get that matchup going. So.
Janice, is the adjustment a little easier having a guy like JQ who's kind of going through the same thing you are, transferring?
What'd you say? Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Does it make the adjustment easier to kind of go through it with JQ, who's kind of in a similar situation, transferring in and trying to play a big role in the defense?
Yeah, me and JQ have a good relationship, so, nothing, no hard feelings, but we working to get that spot, and it's fun, so,
Jason, what did you learn in your time at Ohio State? I know you didn't play as much as you wanted. You had some injuries, but what did you get out of that experience?
I learned a lot of college ways, how to be a pro and what I'm doing, and just play ball at this level. I also learned hard work and what it takes to be a great football player, and I'm also continuing to learn that at this facility here. So.
Because of that experience, does it make your priorities different when you're getting recruited the second time versus out of high school? Were you looking for different things?
I wasn't. I was looking for the same things because I know what I want, and what I want is to go to the league, and I know this program can take me there. So.
They've had a lot of success with transfer corners in particular.
Most definitely.
How big was that for you?
Here?
Yeah. To see what they've done with guys like Peter and Lonnie and
it was
turning those transfers into.
Most definitely went into the decision to come here. So I definitely knew about those guys.
What kind of challenge is it going up against a really veteran, experienced quarterback like Devin? It's been around a long time.
Yeah, no, Devin. It's interesting. It's no better than CJ because CJ he's been in college for a while, and I used to go against him too. So, the competition level is still pretty high with him, and I love competing. So, having a quarterback like Devin out there is really good for us.
How do you guys create that separation? Because you guys have some depth at your position. How do you guys create some separation during the spring?
During the spring, it's really no depth chart really certified yet. We just all go out there as groups, and everybody's kind of mixed up in the group. So, it's good on good, and sometimes it's 1-on-3s. So that's really how we work it out. But in the spring, everything's kind of slow, and we're trying to learn from the fundamentals.
Is there something you guys are doing like off the field to get that cohesiveness and become the family in that group?
Yeah, most definitely. We always go out to eat together, and we meet with our coaches and watch extra film, stuff like that. So I think all the players here have a pretty good relationship with all their coaches here. So yeah.
Is it attractive for you to come to a school where the head coach has got a strong background in the secondary?
In the secondary, yes. I didn't know that Coach Stoops was previous DB coach, and I loved hearing that. And I actually learned that my junior year of high school. So.
Do you notice him going over to the secondary maybe a lot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he coaches us up a lot, so I like that.
Everyone knows how good Ohio State receivers have been the last few years. How does this group that you're seeing here at Kentucky with Berryon and Dane and Tavion kind of compare to that, what you saw?
Yeah, I honestly believe that Berryon and Dane are at the level that I was competing at Ohio State. Those guys are really good, and again, having high competition level is really important for me. So that's what I loved about them. Those guys love to go out there and get it. So, you know.